What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining me today. Happy Thursday. How's everyone doing? It is just about 3 p.m. for me. I don't know what time it is for everyone else. I know I have people from all over the place. So I hope you're doing well, whether it's morning, afternoon, nighttime. Let's see who we got here. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Sebastian. How you guys doing? We got Random Kid here. Hey, Alex. Glad you can make it. Hey, Bradley. Hey, Nero. Good, glad to hear it. Hey, Eunice. Hey, Emma. How you doing? Hey, Scott. It's almost 5 in the morning for you. Hey, Landon. Oh, I didn't see. I'm so bad at checking my Instagram. Hey, Ray. What do you call your fans, fellow sisters? Someone actually gave me the term Sistapam fam. I kind of like that. I like that it rhymes. Hey, Thomas. Totally forgot Joel from Scream 2 was in the faculty. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. Honestly, I feel like I've only seen the faculty like once. I'm definitely due for a rewatch. Hey, Ethan. That's okay. You can catch it later. If you guys didn't know, I did just post a video recapping and reviewing the Pretty Little Liars season 2 finale. I don't know how many of you here watch the new Pretty Little Liars show, but it's really good. It's nothing like the original show. It's kind of like a horror slasher. So definitely you should watch the show. If you're not caught up, then don't watch my most recent video because there are spoilers. But if you're a fan of the show, definitely go check out the video I just posted. I've been subbed for so long, I can't even remember. Well, thanks for being a subscriber for so long. Sebastian says, couldn't join yesterday because I was moving out to a new house. Nice. Congratulations. I just moved into a new house myself. Random Kid lives in Utah. Nice. Hey, Paula. How you doing? Scott says, I've got lots to talk to you about Scream theories. What do you think of the idea of a Scream movie being done in London with the whole British cast? I mean, it would be cool if they went to London. I know a lot of people kind of were speculating that Scream 7 should go to London because Christina Carpenter, Sam and Tara's mom, was there for work. She's like always away for work. And I think they say she's in London in Scream 5. So yeah, it would definitely be cool to see Scream in London. Sistapam fam, Sistapam gang. Who wins in your opinion, Billy, Stu, and Nancy, or Wayne, Ethan, and Quinn? Definitely Billy, Stu, and Nancy, for sure. They are superior to the Scream 6 Ghostfaces, in my opinion. I wasn't a fan of the Faculty. I liked it. I get why you're not a fan, though. You know, it's not the best movie, probably. But I'm a sucker for a late 90s kind of slasher, you know. He was a police officer in the Faculty. Okay. Did he have a big role? Or was it just like a quick scene? I definitely don't remember that. Hey, Grant. Glad you can make it. Nice. So the Pretty Little Liars show is just like a horror slasher show. It's very good. You should definitely watch it. It's on HBO Max. Season 2 just finished, so there are 2 seasons for you to watch right now. I don't think season 3 has been confirmed yet, but I'm sure it's gonna get renewed for season 3. Hey, Frankie. Nice, Grant. Did you watch the finale? I watched it this morning. It just came out today. I had to watch it as soon as possible because I can't scroll on any social media app without people spoiling things. And for the past episodes, I didn't really care that much if I got spoiled a little bit. But because it was the finale, I did not want to know like who the killer was. So I had to make sure I watched it first thing today before doing anything else. If you saw it, let me know what you thought of it. If Stu and Mickey don't return in Scream 7, I will be sad, but even if they don't, I still believe they are still alive. There is always Scream 8. Yeah, so I'm in the same boat. I personally don't think Mickey is alive, but I agree about Stu. If he's not in 7, I will be super bummed. But I'll still believe that he's alive. Because, you know, there's that rumor that now apparently 7 is the start of a new trilogy. So apparently they want to make 7, 8, and 9. And if that's the case, who knows if they're going to bring Stu back for 7? They might want to wait a little bit. Because Stu coming back, in my opinion, is more of like a grand reveal or grand finale type of thing, which, you know, was going to be 7. 7 would have been like the finale of 5 and 6. But now, who knows? Hello, hello. Hello, chocolate ice. Have you been to Massachusetts? I have not. I agree. I love 90s horror. Early 2000s, so nostalgic. I am looking for some more good early 2000s horror. I recently watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, Bloody Valentine 2009, I think I just watched, which was pretty good. Although it was a good movie, but I did guess the twist early on, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, I want to watch Wrong Turn, which I've never seen, but it's not available to rent anywhere, unfortunately. You have to like purchase it. on Apple TV for like $15, and I was not trying to do that. Okay, so Joel, it looks like Joel did not play a big role in the faculty. All right, you got it. You definitely got to watch it today. It was pretty good. Yes, Sean, the cake was a hit. It was delicious. In case you guys don't know, I did a live stream. When was it? Friday? So almost a week ago at this point. I did a live stream on here where I was baking a cake. It was a cheesecake with a pistachio cream topping, and it was absolutely delicious. Tyler says, Scream Theory. If Jill had survived Scream 4, it would have been amazing to have a ghost face go after her and Sydney, who turns out to be Jill's dad, who wants to punish his child. That would have been good. I mean, I definitely wanted to see Jill live in the next one. It's unfortunate that it didn't happen. Super bummed. I wonder what Scream 5 would have been like. Scream 7 is the perfect time for Stu and Jill. Totally agree. I mean, I would love to see Jill again also with Stu, but I don't know if they're going to do that. It might be too much to have two returning ghost faces. I personally think the more the better, you know? Like imagine Stu comes back, blows all of our minds, and then Jill and then they hit us with Jill also. Like I wouldn't be able to handle it. It would be so good. Paula, I don't think Mickey actually was shot in the head. He was shot a lot, but I don't think it ever hit him in the head. So I think there is, you know, technically a chance he could still be alive. I don't think he is, though. I just don't think there's any reason to bring Mickey back. They've never mentioned him really in any of the sequels, so I wonder will we see James, Jude, Courtney as Michael Myers? Do you know any information about that? I don't know anything about the new Halloween TV show. I don't know anything. Tyler says, as much as I would want him to be in Scream 7, they should do it in Scream 9 or 10 to space out the trilogy. I mean, yeah, it's tough now because, I mean, I think that Stu coming back should be like I said, like a grand finale type of thing. So now it's tough, like, because Sam and Tara aren't in the story, it's almost like they're probably going to start over. Stu would have been a perfect way to wrap up Sam's story, include Sydney in that. But now without Sam and the new rumor about the new trilogy, I don't know. I mean, I personally don't want to wait any longer, but yeah, I hear a lot of good things about Wrong Turn. I definitely need to watch it. Hey, Denisha. Glad you can make it. Ethan says, I think Stu has a sidekick for his Ghostface cult, and in my opinion, the sidekick is probably Mickey. Also, I think that Jill and Ethan are alive. I would like Stu to have a sidekick. I had this whole theory that it was going to be Charlie Walker. If you're not familiar with my Charlie theories, definitely check them out. I don't necessarily think that's the case anymore. But yeah, it would be nice if Stu had a sidekick who was also a past Ghostface. I mean, I would love Stu and Jill to be working together. I just don't know if they're going to do that. I also love the Final Destination movies. I'm excited for the 6th one. The 5th one was really good. That ending. What if Gail survived Scream 7 only for her to be the killer in Scream 8, who just got tired of all the killings and just snaps? I mean, I would love for a survivor to end up being Ghostface. I don't know if I would like it to be Gail. I feel like it's a little too late for that. They could have done that years ago. I personally would like to see Kirby snap and be a Ghostface. I have all these Kirby theories on my channel also. If any of you haven't seen them, definitely check them out. They're in my Scream Theories playlist. I don't know. I mean, if Gail ends up being Ghostface, it definitely would be a plot twist. I just wonder if they did that, if it would be good and if it would make sense. Hey, Scream fan. Hey, Dante. Do you think in Scream 7 if Stu will reveal to Sydney why Billy's father was having an affair with her mother, do you think they'll show a flashback scene of her mother being killed? I definitely would like to see a flashback to Maureen's murder. I have a video I just did maybe like a month or two ago. You know, saying like what if they did a flashback to Maureen's murder? What if that was the opening scene for Scream 7? It definitely would be something really different for the franchise. So I would like to see it. Could you imagine if Casey Becker was alive and just in a coma for 30 years? Yeah, no, I definitely don't think that could work. I know that Drew Barrymore said pretty recently, maybe like a year ago at this point, she said Casey Becker could still be alive. You know, anything's possible with good writing. I personally don't think that's possible. It would just be too unbelievable. When they show her to us, like she's clearly dead, and also it would just take away from that iconic opening scene. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who want to see Charlie Walker back. Me included. I would like to see that, but Rory Culkin said he's done with Scream. Emma Roberts, on the other hand, has said that she feels she's not done with the Scream franchise. So who knows? I guess there's always hope for Jill because that was the original plan. Jill was going to come back. Yeah, the Charlie and Stu duo would be great. Yeah, Scott. So that person in Scream 6 definitely looks like Charlie. And Marcus from I Shot Him Six Times is the first one to point this out, like a year ago at this point. And after he pointed this out, I ran with it. I built theories around this. I do think it was debunked though. Craven Something Scary on here did a video where he brightened the image, and you can kind of tell it's not Charlie, but it does look like him a little bit. And I think that the theories that I came up with made a lot of sense. Hey, because movies. Oh, wow, really? Which writer? Is it James Vanderbilt working on Final Destination 6? Because, I mean, I know Guy Busick is busy with Scream 7, so. Have you seen Copycat with Dermot Mulroney and Sigourney Weaver? If not, you should really watch it. I have not. I definitely got to check it out. I have a whole list of movies that I need to watch. Do you think Sydney is mad at Gail for writing a book for what happened in Woodsboro in 2022? She said she wouldn't write a book, but she did. I don't know. I feel like at this point, Sydney accepts Gail for who she is. She knows the deal. Sam should snap and be Ghostface. She is the daughter of a killer. I mean, yeah, it would definitely be cool to see. I had this whole theory that Tara was gonna snap and be a Ghostface, and that she would be the daughter of Stu. If you've never heard me talk about it, then you're probably like, what the hell are you talking about? Definitely check out my Tara theory videos. But, you know, they're not going to be in the story now, so I guess neither of those will happen. Have you seen the Scream fan film Echoes of the Past? I have not. I feel like a flashback to Maureen's murder is something they should have done years ago. Yeah, I guess better late than never, though. If they reveal a cult, I definitely want to see flashbacks of how it was formed. Yeah, I definitely want to see flashbacks, any type of flashback. It's something that hasn't been done in the franchise before. So yeah, I definitely, you know, because I do think Stu's going to be revealed to be leading the cult. I definitely want to see flashbacks involving Stu and what he's been up to this whole time, where he's been in hiding, how he formed the cult. Yeah, definitely something I want to see. Mark and Kate and Sydney already in cast. Mark and Kate's not confirmed, unfortunately. Sydney's the only confirmed cast member we have. We have no idea who else is going to be in the movie. I mean, we can assume Courtney Cox is going to return. She's been in every movie. Patrick Dempsey, who plays Mark and Cade, it's been rumored for a long time that he's going to come back, but no confirmation. What if Dewey is still alive? There's a lot of people out there who thinks it's possible. I don't know. I just feel like that's a little too crazy. I mean, I would love to see Dewey again. But I think he's dead, unfortunately. Casey got stabbed many times and hung. There's no coming back from that. Yeah, I mean, when you see her face, she looks beyond dead. So, definitely think she's dead. Exactly, Scott. She was gutted, stabbed, hung. Just the look on her face, you can just tell she is dead. Oh wow, Guy Busick is working on Final Destination 6? That's crazy. It should be good then. I want to see Ghostface kill some SWAT team members in Scream 7. They definitely got to do something crazy, so. Scott, I have seen Ginger Snaps. You know, it's a good early 2000s horror movie. I have not seen American Werewolf in London, but that is like at the top of my watch list. Definitely want to watch that one. I bet you still haven't seen the Hatchet movies. I have not. What if Dewey is still alive and he faked his death to go undercover to discover there was a cult being formed? They could say he passed out from the blood loss, but Ghostface stabbed old scar tissue. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I definitely, something that I've said before on my channel is I would like to see flashbacks of Dewey investigating this cult. Because one, you know, flashbacks would be a good way to see Dewey again without having him still be alive. And I have this theory that Dewey has known all these years that Stu is still alive and that he wasn't able to tell Sydney and Gail. Definitely check out some of my videos if you guys haven't seen them. They're probably in my Screen Theories playlist and my Stu Macher playlist. I definitely want to see flashbacks of Dewey investigating the cult. I also think that Kirby can know about the cult. You know, she's FBI. She's high up there. And, you know, and then some people say, oh, but she didn't say anything about it in Scream 6. I mean, yeah, it's like a top secret investigation. She can't just tell Sam and Tara, I'm investigating this cult. She has to like keep it to herself. Yeah, I think it would have been a crazy plot twist if Stu was Tara's dad, because then we would have the two Carpenter sisters with these iconic serial killer dads. I saw a kill count for all the Hatchets last night. How many are there? How many Hatchet movies are there? Eunice, we got Eunice gifting another membership. Thank you so much. who is the lucky winner of the membership? If you were just gifted a membership, then now you have access to the fun emojis that you can use in the chat. So show them off to everyone. So annoying. The freaking chat scrolls away from me and I lose my spot. Hey, random edits. We got a super chat from Sean. Thank you so much, Sean. Keep living out your dream and don't let anyone try to talk you out of it because they don't have the guts to do it themselves. Thank you so much. That's great advice. Yeah, I definitely don't listen to the haters. You know, when you put yourself out there on the internet, you're definitely going to have haters and people that tell you, like, I don't know. I think some people are jealous in a way that you, like you said, they don't have the guts to do it themselves. I think some people can be jealous that you like put yourself out there and they don't have the guts to do it. So thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate your super chat. That was very good advice. Our newest member is Alvaro. Welcome, Alvaro, to the channel. Like I said, now you have access to some things that not everyone does. You have some fun scream emojis that you can use in the chat. You also have access to some exclusive content that is just for channel members. So definitely check it out and welcome. Have you watched the edit of Richie with Save Your Tears song? I don't know. I don't think so. You know what, though? I might have. But I honestly don't remember. I need to look it up. Hey, Melvin. I agree. I hope we can see Kirby in Scream 7. R.I.P. Dewdrop. Do you think Jill is still alive? I definitely think it's possible. If they wanted to do it, it could work. That was the original plan. Don't know if they're going to have the balls to do it. Hey, Charles. Most brutal Ghostface death. Not counting Stu and Mickey. Probably either Richie or Bailey. Both done by Sam. Probably Richie. I think Richie was a little bit more brutal than Bailey. I mean, Bailey's was brutal also. He got stabbed in the eye like freaking, well, he got stabbed like 20 times and then stabbed with the eye. Richie, though, he got stabbed like 20 times and then throat slit, shot in the head. You know, I think she shot him like 3 times. Also, before all of that, she like stabbed him through the freaking cheek. So yeah, I think Richie was the most brutal Ghostface death. I think Kevin Williamson should have been the writer of Scream 7 too. I definitely think he's going to have some input. I know he's not like credited as a writer as of now, but I definitely think he's going to have some input. You know, it happens so often where directors definitely do have input. And the fact that he wrote this original story, there's no doubt in my mind that he, if they do something that he doesn't like, he'll probably say something and have some kind of input. Hey, Jamie. Yeah, I always hear good things about American Werewolf in London. Alex says, I do not want to see Scream 7 unless Stu will be in it. So after you have seen Scream 7 for the first time, would you be willing to disclose whether Stu was brought back or not? I mean, after I see it, I'm definitely going to be doing a review video, recap video, as much content as I can possibly think of about Scream 7, but I definitely, would say that you should watch it whether or not he comes back. And I think you should see for yourself. I don't think that you should wait to see spoiler videos. Because I want to watch it for the first time. Without knowing. I don't want to watch spoiler videos to find out if he's going to be back. I mean, I get where you're coming from. Like, if Stu's not in it, I will be super bummed. But yeah, I definitely, I can guarantee the day after, or maybe the day of that I see Scream 7, I will definitely get a video out there. And I will put a spoiler warning, so, if you don't want to be spoiled, you don't have to watch it. But yeah, I definitely will do a video about it for sure. We got another super chat from Internet Explorer. Don't you know history repeats itself, Pam? Yes, I am aware. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Grant says, I think somehow Kirby is involved. Gail knew about the shrine and Kirby didn't. Come on, she's FBI. I mean, I agree. As far as we know, like, Kirby was not that good at her job. I definitely think Kirby is possibly involved somehow. I have theories on this. I think it's very possible that she knows that Stu is alive and she just can't say anything yet. I mean, just think about that scene with her and Mindy, where Mindy says, Kirby says, the TV that killed Stu Macher, and Mindy's like, yeah, if you really believe he's dead. And Kirby gives her a look. And Kirby doesn't say anything like, that's crazy. You would think Kirby would say, that's a crazy theory, or that's not true. But she just looked at her suspiciously. Like, I think that look from Kirby means that she knows something. Think about all the things that the FBI keeps top secret in real life. Like, definitely think it's possible Kirby knows something that we just don't know yet. Do you think Jill will be back with Stu in Scream 7? I hope so. I feel like it's not that likely, though. Oh, we got Paula as a new member. I think that's who Eunice gifted. Awesome. Welcome, Paula. Now you can use the fun emojis in the chat also. Oh, nice. There you go. Hey, Jamie. Glad you could make it. Who do you prefer, Amber or Quinn? Neither of them are my favorite, but I think I prefer Amber more than Quinn. I like the Scream 5 ghost faces and the reveals more than Scream 6. Final Destination 1 plane, 2 car pileup, 3 roller coaster, 4 racetrack, 5 bridge. In your opinion, what would the premonition disaster be in 6? I'm scared of highway tunnels collapsing while driving. That's a good question. I mean, your idea would be good. I don't know, maybe like a ship disaster. Maybe everyone's like on a cruise and something happens where the boat starts sinking. I don't know. Do you know when the sixth one comes out? Has there been any movement or update? Like, I don't think we have a trailer or anything yet, so I wonder what the status is. Yeah, Richie got absolutely wrecked. Hey, Good Real Hunting. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. Who do you think stabbed Dewey in Scream 1? Was it Stu or Billy? I think I've always thought it was Billy. But I don't know. What do you guys think? The 3 best werewolf movies, I believe, is American Werewolf in London, Ginger Snaps, and The Wolfman. Cool. I've only seen Ginger Snaps out of all of those. Definitely enjoyed it. Hey, Stu. Welcome. Do you think Stu is going to come back in 7, 8, or 9? I hope 7. I've always thought 7. Ever since 5 came out, I just knew it was going to be Scream 7 as like the grand finale. But now I'm a little I don't know, like, because I've said earlier in the stream, it's a new rumor that 7 is the start of a new trilogy. So if that's the case, they might want to wait till 9 for the grand finale, unless. So there's another rumor that Sydney's daughters are going to be the main characters moving forward. So with 7, Sydney's going to be the main character, and then with 8 and 9, it could very well be her teenage daughter. So if that's the case, maybe they will bring him back in 7 to wrap up this storyline with Sydney before moving on to focus on her daughters with new ghost faces. At this point, it could go either way. I'm hoping that it's Scream 7. I don't want to wait any longer. We've been waiting decades at this point. I agree, Jack. I want Stu to say surprise Sydney. I also want him to say, I always had a thing for you, Sid. Do you think Trevor is still alive? Might be Ghostface again. No. Trevor was shot in the head. So definitely not. What is your favorite franchise between Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th? That's a good question because I don't know. So I always thought it was Nightmare on Elm Street because I like when a killer has more of a personality and actually talks. You know, Freddy has way more of a personality than Jason. Jason doesn't even talk. But this past Halloween season, when I watched both franchises, I actually was enjoying Friday the 13th more. Most of the Nightmare sequels I don't really care for. I'll still watch them. I still love them, but I don't know. It's a little harder to like focus on them. So I think I might prefer Friday the 13th. We got a super chat from Jess. Thank you, Jess. Hi, I'm new here. Love it. You are my people. Awesome. Welcome, Jess. Welcome to the channel. We do live streams almost every day. Sometimes I get a little busy. I can't really pop on here, but I try to do one every day. So welcome. Definitely turn on all notifications so you can get notified when I go live. Because usually I don't really schedule these things ahead of time. I just kind of pop on here when I get a free moment. So yeah, definitely make sure your notifications are on. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for the super chat. Do you think there's somewhere in the world a real life Ghostface killer? Probably. I mean, people in my live stream last week were telling me something happened recently where someone was inspired by Ghostface. So probably, yeah. I mean, I feel like people get inspired by horror movies, unfortunately. Bye, Eunice. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate you. The Howling. I have not seen The Howling either. There's a lot on my list that I need to watch. Silver Bullet. If we don't get Schumacher as Ghostface, who would you rather see as Ghostface in Scream 7? I don't know. I personally don't want another new random Ghostface. If it's not Stu, I guess I'll take another past Ghostface returning. I mean, I'll definitely be bummed if it's not Stu, but if we got like Jill instead, I'll take it, I want to see some connection to the past. I don't want another random new Ghostface. It has been 84 years since we got some Scream news. Honestly, I feel bad for Trevor. That is brutal. Pete says, do you think Billy actually had feelings for Sydney, or was it all just one big revenge ploy? That's a good question because There was a whole year of them dating before he even killed her mom. They dated for 2 years, and the whole previous year before the events of the first movie, he had killed her mom and was like plotting this thing, the Woodsboro murders. But the first year that they dated, he was just a normal guy. He hadn't been a killer. He didn't even kill Maureen yet. So I don't know. I guess at one point he definitely had feelings for her. And then he just turned into a psycho killer. I don't know. I'll be right back, you guys. I gotta go get my fan to plug in because it's so hot in this room. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. It's so freaking hot out today, and I don't want to turn on my AC because I feel like it's too loud. So hopefully my fan is not too loud for you guys, but it is hot in here, so. Do you think there will be a Scream 10? Probably. I think as long as these movies keep making money, there will be more Screams. You gotta see The Howling. It's got one of the best transformation scenes I've ever seen in a werewolf movie. It's my personal favorite. Definitely on my list. I've thought about making a video where I watch like every movie that is referenced in the Scream franchise. That will definitely take a lot of work though, because there's so many movies that are referenced. And I gotta rewatch the whole franchise to take my notes to write down all the movies. Do you think Mickey is an underrated Ghostface? I don't know if he's underrated. I feel like he has a lot of fans. Do you think Stu's gonna be mad that Bloody Rose stole his cult idea? That did cross my mind. Top 5 horror franchises. Scream, Halloween, Oh, I like the Chucky franchise. And then I guess Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. It's 113 degrees where you are. That is crazy hot. It's not quite that hot here. Yes, Schumacher cult. Let's go. Billy was a psychotic sociopath. He has no means of empathy. He's self-centered and self-serving. I mean, definitely. It's not over. I just took a quick break. Had to go get my fan to plug in because it's so hot today. Did you know Neve Campbell and Matthew Lillard dated? I did know that. I love that. And I love that they're still friends, you know? They still go to conventions. They're friendly. So, did you watch the Terrifier movies? Yes, I did. And I honestly did not expect to like them that much. Yeah, the first one was okay. The second one was definitely a lot better. I am super pumped for the third one. Okay, nice. You guys can't hear the fan. Good. What time is the live stream ending? I don't know. I'm probably going to go for another hour, I think. If you guys want to keep hanging out. Hey, I Spy. Love the channel. Lots of great Stu theories. Thank you. Do you have any theories about Stu and Kincaid working with Roman during part 3? I do. I do have some theories about Kincaid possibly being a secret ghost phase in 3. I think that he possibly was working with Roman and then kind of started to develop feelings for Sydney and then gave up the whole ghost phase plan. So yeah, I definitely have thought about it. I definitely do have theories on my channel. Do I think it'll happen? Like it'll be revealed? I don't know. Not necessarily, but definitely fun to talk about with you guys. Chance says, I think Ethan is still alive because he didn't get shot in the head. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people out there who think Ethan's still alive. I personally don't. You guys know I don't care for Ethan. He's like my least favorite ghost face. And some people think he's still alive because the whole TV thing being thrown on him, like Stu. So people say if Stu's still alive, then Ethan must be alive. I don't think that's the case. I think Scream 8 will be the last part and it will be Christina and Leslie. I don't think Scream 8 will be the last one. I definitely think they're going to keep going. I would love to see Christina and Leslie as ghost faces working with Stu. That's like my ideal scenario. Zach Cherry did a video on all the movies referenced in the first Scream. Definitely gotta check that out. Is it just the first movie though that he did? Because I definitely want to do all of the movies referenced in the whole franchise. Hey Austin, how would you feel if they killed off Sydney? I would love to see a Stu versus Sydney showdown that results in their deaths. So I have talked about this before. I wouldn't be opposed to Sydney dying. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't want this at all. They think Sydney should live forever. There's been some talk about, apparently Neve Campbell has it in her contract that she can't die. I don't know how true this is. I think a part of me wants her to die one day. Don't hate me for saying this, but you know, she's been in so many movies, which I love. I love Sydney. Don't get me wrong, but you know, after a certain amount of years, like you can only survive things for so long. So I wouldn't be opposed to it. Yeah, Ryan, there's a lot of people out there who think Ethan might still be alive, but I just don't care to see him again. Hey, everyone on TikTok. I'm streaming on YouTube and TikTok at the same time, so I will try to go back and forth. What's your favorite Scream movie? Definitely the first. After the first, I like the fourth the most. Hey, Isaiah. Hey, Zay. Do you hear there is a rumor Stu will come back for Scream 7? Of course, yeah. I definitely think Stu's coming back. Hey, Edward. What if in a future Scream movie we see one Ghostface has a change of heart and turns on the other to protect Sydney? I don't know. I don't think I would like that. I think the Ghostfaces should stay evil. Who's Kincaid? Mark Kincaid from Scream 3. The detective in Scream 3. He is now Sydney's husband. So there's a very good chance we're going to see him in Scream 7. Jamie says, do you guys know how heavy those old CRT TVs were? How thick those glass screens were? Getting one to the face while plugged in? I don't know. Yeah, I know they're heavy, but I mean, first of all, we have to remember it's a movie and you can survive certain things. Look at what Chad has survived. In real life, I don't think Chad would have survived both Scream 5 and Scream 6 getting stabbed as many times as he did. And with Stu, I mean, I have a video out there. I think it's called 6 Reasons I Think Stu Survived His Injuries. One of those reasons being he held up his hands. Before the TV falls on him, his hands are up. So I think that could help soften the blow of the TV. Think about like when you're walking down the street and you trip, you instinctively hold your hands out to like protect your face and soften the blow of you hitting the floor. I think he could survive. And the fact that that was the original plan for Scream 3, that alone just proves that like he was going to survive. So I think most people's issues is that it's been so long. Like, where has he been all these years? Which I get where you're coming from, but like, again, it is they are movies, so anything can make sense. Hey Clancy, yeah, I have the pumpkin silver shamrock mask from Halloween 3 behind me. Hey Michael Myers. Thoughts on the Terrifier franchise? I like it. The first one was okay, and the second one was a lot better. So I'm looking forward to the third one. Thoughts on Nightmare on Elm Street, all the movies? Definitely the first one is the best. The rest of the sequels, like, are not that great. I like the third one. A lot of people do. Dream Warriors. What do you prefer, psychological horror or slashers? Definitely slashers. Slashers are my favorite. Hey, Cindy. Izzy loves your shirt. Thanks, Izzy. Edward says, sorry, Schumacher is gone. I wish we did get different Scream 3 then. I mean, I I respect your opinion, but I definitely think Stu is alive for sure. Hey, Graylin, send me a message, DM me. You said I run a small indie film company and we are making a Scream fan film. I'd love to have you promote it. Yeah, definitely message me. I'd definitely love to check it out. Have you seen Death Toilet? No, I have not. When do you think Scream 7 will come out? I think 2025 sometime. I love the second Nightmare on Elm Street. Definitely my favorite. I also really enjoyed New Nightmare. So I personally don't care for the second one at all. I did love New Nightmare. Let's see what we got going on YouTube. We got some super chats. We got a super chat from Sean. Thank you so much, Sean. Worked 2 blocks away from the bookstore scene in Scream 4 and left to watch it. It was 96 degrees that day in Michigan, and the extras were miserable. Wow, that's awesome. Scream 4 is my favorite sequel, so I'm definitely jealous. But that does sound miserable. 96 degrees? Wow. Thank you so much for your super chat, Sean. I appreciate you. And we got another super chat from Nero. I would like to see Christina Carpenter as a suspect, but have her unite with Sydney because they both got played by Billy. The 8th film, I would love to see Hank Loomis with Sam, or 4 will return. That's actually a great idea that I hadn't thought about. Christina being a suspect and then teaming up with Sydney because they both got played by Billy. I actually kind of like that idea, although I would rather see Christina be evil. But that's definitely interesting to think about and would kind of be unexpected in my opinion. And I agree. I want to see Hank return. You know, Hank is Sam's grandfather after all. So, yeah, I definitely would love to see Hank return in a future movie. Hopefully we can get Sam back also. I would love to see the return of the Core 4. Hopefully one day. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. But thank you so much for your super chat, Nero. I really appreciate you being here. Ryan says, do you think Chad and Mindy will return for Scream 7? I don't know. It's not looking too good. I think it's possible if they really wanted them to be included. But last we heard from the actors, Mason and Jasmine, they had not been contacted. So I don't think it's looking too good for them. Oh, okay. Ray says Zach Cherry has a playlist with 6 videos covering all the references in the whole Scream franchise. I will have to check it out. Thank you. Happy birthday, Chance. Thanks for hanging out with us. I shed a tear when Dewey died. Yeah. Definitely very sad. One of the top, top 3 saddest deaths in the whole franchise. Yes, I did watch episode 8 of Pretty Little Liars season 2. I just posted my review and recap a few hours ago, so definitely check it out. Hey, Matthew. Who do you think is the Ghostface killer in Scream 7? Definitely Stu. Hey, Loco the Clown. Yes, Mason Gooding is going to be in a Valentine's themed slasher. You look like the girl in Dexter New Blood. Which one? The cop? Dexter's girlfriend? Who would win in a fight, Jason or Michael? Definitely Michael. Harrison's girlfriend. I don't remember what she looked like. I have to Google it. Opinions on Sinister. I've never seen it. Hey, Godzilla. Welcome to the live stream. As much as you promote the Scream franchise, the least they can do is bring back Stu for you. I agree. What's your favorite film of all time? Definitely Scream. Scream 5 was the first movie in the franchise to make me cry. Yeah, I agree. Did Gail die? No, Gail survived Scream 6. She was taken to the hospital. She still had a pulse. Who wins, Mickey and Stu or Billy and Jill? Probably Billy and Jill. I don't know. I mean, I think that's a pretty fair fight. The 4 of them are maybe the 4 craziest ghost faces, but my first instinct just told me Billy and Jill. Thanks, PJ. 42K followers for 10 viewers. I don't know. TikTok is so weird. I'm honestly like so over TikTok. My views on my videos are so down. It's why I hardly post to TikTok anymore, because it's just not worth it. Like, and now TikTok has all these requirements to make money. And it's like I'm monetized on TikTok, but not making anything because they make it so impossible with their requirements. So I don't know. I don't depend on TikTok. I'm mostly on YouTube. So anyone here on TikTok right now, please go subscribe to my YouTube. The link is in my bio. Yeah, TikTok is going downhill in my opinion. I just use it to go live occasionally while I'm live streaming on YouTube at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. TikTok, TikTok used to be very short form videos, like 7 seconds. And now they're telling you to post 1 minute long videos, but they're not pumping out your 1 minute videos. I don't know. I'm so done with TikTok, honestly. Browse on point. Thanks, Cindy. Let's see. If you were in a Scream movie, do you think you would survive? I like to think that I would. Can you do a room tour for the shelf of horror stuff? I have. I did a video maybe like a month ago at this point. It's on my channel. You can scroll back. I think it's called Revealing My New Film Setup, where I do an up close of everything that's behind me. Have you seen House of the Dragon? Yes, I have. I just watched the new episode. When did it come out? The 16th. What day was that? Sunday? Yeah. So it airs on Sundays. I just watched the first episode. It was pretty good. The Boys, though, I do not watch The Boys. You got Final Girl vibes. Thanks, PJ. If you were in a Friday the 13th movie, do you think you would survive? I would like to think that I would. I think the next Scream movie will incorporate TikTok. I sure hope not. Are you looking forward to watching Smile 2? I am. I enjoyed the first one. I only use TikTok to make my videos and then post them on YouTube. Yeah, TikTok is going downhill in my opinion. You should try to use CapCut though to edit your videos. It's a similar editing system to TikTok, but with a lot more features. Definitely check out CapCut. That's how I edit all my videos. We got a super chat from Dim. Hey Dim, thank you so much. Do you believe it's a little taboo in a Scream franchise to diversify ethnicity of the killers? Can't just be a coincidence. 13 ghost faces out of 14 are white. I mean, I think they could do it. I know Hallie in Scream 2 was going to be a ghost face. And Randy and Dewey even have that little conversation where Dewey's like, serial killers are you typically white males? And Randy's like, that's why Hallie could work, because, you know, you don't expect it, or whatever he says. I definitely think, I don't think it's taboo. I think they could definitely do it. Thank you so much for your super chat, Dim. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Wicked Dreams. Yeah, I try to do daily live streams. I took a few days off, but yeah, I try to do every day. I'm definitely going to do one tomorrow, but then I don't think I will Saturday because I'm busy. And then Monday is actually my birthday, so I don't know if I'll be live on Monday, but I'll probably do one a little after my birthday to celebrate with you guys, so hopefully you can make it. Would you survive the Halloween franchise? I don't know. Michael is pretty strong. If you were in Scream, would you be a survivor or the killer? I'd rather be a survivor. What do you think Scream 7's story plot is going to be about? I definitely think it's going to be a cult of ghost faces led by Stu Macher going after Sydney. In a Violent Nature, I have not seen it. I've heard very mixed reviews on it. Some people really liked it, some people didn't. So I don't know. I guess I have to see it for myself. I wonder when it goes to digital. I hope there would be 2 female ghost faces. Yeah, it definitely would be different for the franchise. There's never been a duo of 2 females. Thanks, Wicked Dreams. What are you turning, like 22? No, I'm actually turning 28. Thanks, Godzilla. What if Stu betrayed Billy? Definitely would be a different vibe for the movie. Thank you. You look so much younger than 28. Thanks. I thought you were turning 24. My birthday is June 24th. I was born 1996, the same year that Scream came out. Nice. I'll be right back. You're quoting the Stu Macher is Alive song. Love it. Thanks, P3. You love the ghost face mask behind me. Thanks. Did you like Scream 6? Yeah, I did. I loved it. I love every Scream movie. Scream 5 should have done a female Ghostface duo involving Liv and Amber as the killer reveal. Yeah, it would have been interesting to see Liv as a Ghostface. She definitely has some suspicious scenes. Do you think Scream 7 should be the end? No, I do not. I think they should keep going. I never want to see this franchise end. As long as they can make good movies, tell good stories. What are your thoughts on Abigail? I loved it. I thought it was really good. Unfortunately, some parts of it was spoiled for me on Twitter. The day it went to digital, everyone like posted a pretty big spoiler from the movie, but I really enjoyed it. I hate when series go past 5. I get it. That's typically how I feel about TV shows, actually. I feel like 5 seasons of a TV show is the sweet spot. Movies are a little different, in my opinion. I think Roman was not a good Ghostface. Yeah, he's not my favorite. He could have been better. There are a lot of people out there who have Roman as their like number one. Imagine Stu and Jill coming back and Stu betrays Jill. I mean, I would love to see Jill come back also with Stu, but don't know if they're going to do that. That might be a little too much. Scream 4 was the worst one in my opinion. What? Scream 4 is my favorite Scream sequel. After the original, it's my favorite. How many masks do you have and what kind of masks? So I have the 2 Ghostface masks right up there, the original and the Scream 6 one. I have my Jason one, the Halloween 3, Pumpkin, the Michael Myers, and the Shorty mask right down there from Killer Clowns. That's about it, I think. If done correctly, movies can have as many sequels as they want. I agree. As long as they have a good story to tell, yeah, I think movies can go on far longer than TV shows, in my opinion. Nobody beats Billy and Stu. I agree. It'll be hard to top that. I didn't mean to ignore your comment. Roman Bridger is the best Ghostface and strongest. I mean, I respect your opinion. I personally, he's not my favorite, but favorite Scream, definitely the original, but 4 is my favorite sequel. I want them to go up to at least Scream 12. Yeah, I mean, so do I. Did you see the Pretty Little Liars summer school finale? I did. Yes. I actually posted a review and recap on my YouTube. So check it out if you want. The link to my YouTube is in my bio. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Does the Halloween 3 mask have the silver shamrock badge on them? It doesn't, no. I think they should have stopped at 3. I don't agree with that because I think 4 is a great movie. Would Sydney and Stu make a good couple? I don't know. Probably not. Have you seen Grey's Anatomy? I haven't. Bye, Creative Graphics. Thank you. Could Stu see Billy like Sam did? I definitely think it's possible. I don't know. If the series ends, hopefully they keep making more Scream merch, especially the mask. Oh, definitely. They definitely will. This is the order from best to worst Scream movie. Scream 1, 4, 6, 2, 5, 3. Definitely a pretty solid ranking, and I think it's not too far off from mine. I think for me it's 1, 4, 2, 5, 6, 3. Hey, Adrian. Who's your favorite person from the whole Scream franchise? Mine is Sid and Gail. Definitely Stu. And then after Stu, it's Randy. I love Randy. Is YouTube the best place to follow Sistapam? Definitely. I'm definitely most active on YouTube, but I also have TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and it's all linked in the description of this YouTube live stream. So definitely go follow me on other platforms, but I am the most active on YouTube for sure. I am probably going to end the stream very shortly. We've been going for about an hour and a half, which is awesome. My unpopular opinion, Hereditary was terrible and should never be placed in the top 20 for horror. I mean, I liked it. Is it in my top 20? Probably not, but I did enjoy it. Thoughts on the Saw franchise? I like the Saw franchise. It's been a long time since I saw most of them. I have not seen the 10th one. So I am actually in the middle of a rewatch right now. About a week ago, I watched the first one and the second one. So I need to continue with that before I can watch the 10th one. A Scream movie with multiple ghost faces in different locations working together. Definitely would love to see that. My theory for 7 is there's going to be a cult of ghost faces. And it would be cool to see them across the country in multiple locations, like you said. Thoughts on Summer of '84? I loved it. I watched it a couple weeks ago for the first time. It was great. If any of you here have not seen Summer of '84, definitely check it out. You know, those classic 80s vibes. Good ending. The ending was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. All right, so I am gonna end the stream. I'm caught up on the chat here. Oh, we got a super chat actually from Dim. Thank you, Dim. Could you please find a way for people to support you more? I don't know. What do you mean? I mean, you can always become a channel member. That would be cool. It's like a monthly membership for my YouTube channel. You get exclusive content and some perks like exclusive emojis that you can use in the comment section of my videos and in the live stream. Like, there's different levels to it. There's 3 different tiers, different prices. I think the first level is only like $3 a month, and then it might be like $6 and then $10. But yeah, that's a way that you could support me if you choose to. I would greatly appreciate that. You can use the fun Scream-related emojis in the chat here in the live stream. You can always send in super chats, which I know you do. Dim, thank you so much. And I also have a Patreon. The link is in the description, but it's kind of the same concept as the YouTube channel memberships. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I appreciate you wanting to support me more. You can also always send in a super thanks on my regular videos that I post. It's similar to a super chat. It's just not during a live stream. It's on like a regular video. So yeah, and you can always follow me on all my other social media platforms. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Dim, for your super chat. I appreciate you. The first time I saw 5, I thought Richie was going to be revealed as Stu's relative because they kind of look alike. Interesting. I don't really think they look alike. Thank you, Adrian. Yeah, the link to become a member is in the description of all my videos, including this live stream. There's a link that says become a member. And you can also click on the join button that is on my channel. It's usually near the subscribe button. So thank you. I appreciate that. End of Summer of '84, quite dark. Definitely. It was kind of a dark ending. Scream as in yelling Scream, or the movie we're talking about? The movie. Hey, Randy Meeks. Are you a collector? Sort of. I got this little collection going on here. Definitely got to get some more stuff. I am going to end the stream now, though, on TikTok first before I end the YouTube live stream. So thank you to everyone here on TikTok that tuned in. You can go subscribe to my YouTube if you want some more content. I have a lot more content on my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio, but also the name is the same as my TikTok, Sistapam. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Let's see. Yes, please hit that like button, everyone. But I will be ending the stream, unfortunately. We've been going for pretty long, which is awesome. I've had a blast hanging out with you guys. Sorry, Issa. Yeah, you missed it. I'm so sorry. But I will go live tomorrow. You know, don't worry. I try to do daily live streams. I definitely will be going live tomorrow. So make sure all your notifications are turned on so you don't miss it. You'll get notified the second I go live, and you can tune in. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. And I will see you guys tomorrow.